Hi, I'm Doug Johnson with CyberTrust IT Solutions, and I'm joined with Sophia Jaber today, and we're going to be talking IT services and cybersecurity in Costa Mesa.
So I was talking to one of our clients early on when we brought them on, and they had mentioned how in Costa Mesa there were a lot of younger IT consultants and IT companies out there. But with CyberTrust IT Solutions, we handle a lot of law firms, we handle a lot of clients that have been around for a long period of time, and we ourselves have been around for a long period of time. So would you mind speaking a little bit to that?
Sure. So we've been in business in Orange County and working in Costa Mesa, Irvine for 20 years. Recently with COVID and a lot of companies laying off and a lot of changes happening, there are a lot of IT people that are available, and they're out looking for jobs. They're, holding themselves out as IT consultants. So I hear that a lot, and I see a lot of, new people entering our industry. The thing to be concerned with when you're working with an IT service provider is, do they have the experience to be able to properly handle your account? We work with a lot of law firms in Costa Mesa, and those law firms have compliance requirements. They're very professional organizations. They have sophisticated clients. They have high expectations. We provide a white glove service if requested to those law firms. The lawyers are very, very busy, and they're billing, they have high billable rates. So any sort of downtime that, occurs and impedes them from doing their business is extremely costly. It's very important that when you're looking for a new IT service provider, in Costa Mesa, if you're in legal, accounting, CPA, and other professional services, medical, that company have experience not only in your industry, have longevity in the industry, and have experience and knowledge about what is required for your specific type of business.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the reason why it popped out to me and it's fresh in my mind is because when you think of Costa Mesa, you think of all of these newer companies that are opening. It's a very young area with a lot of people who were there who've graduated from college, who's looking for jobs. But then you have, like you said, law firms, and there are medical practices that have been there for a long period of time. So there is this split. There's just a lot of one and a lot of the other. And I think it's important when you're looking for a managed service provider that can really help both. If it is a startup in Costa Mesa, or if it's something that's been there for 10, 15 years, you need the knowledge of both. And I would always advise clients, when you're looking at, an IT consultant, or you're looking at someone in your area in Costa Mesa, you want to make sure that they have that knowledge, not just as an IT guy who can fix a computer that's outdated on Windows 7, but someone who can actually tell you the full EOL end-of-life support, especially for law firms and companies that have been around that have been using the same systems for a long period of time, which happens a lot. It's a lot. And especially with that client, when she said, oh, there's a lot of young IT consultants, it's because they had software that was significantly dated, and the person who came in had no clue how to upgrade it. So something as simple as that, that server was outdated, so they didn't have that knowledge, is something that being able to look at a company like ours who's been around for 20 years, we have all of that experience on the back end, and we're still forward thinking and forward looking and going out there and getting more information to help out that other end of the spectrum of startups and new companies that are out there.
If you'd like more information on us, or you'd like to take advantage of our free network assessment, please visit our website.